Lee Bin, the founder and CEO of NIO, really got burned in the past. So in this video, I'm going to talk about this specific aspect of his background, and I'm going to look at what this means for NIO going forward. And if you enjoy the content that I'm putting out there, please give this video a quick like, because this really helps to grow the channel. A big part of my investment thesis in NIO and why I'm particularly excited about this company is that I think it will be a textbook business case study in the future, and it is the fact that NIO managed to become a premium brand that can compete on a global level. I think NIO might be actually the first truly premium Chinese brand and having high odds at succeeding at it. So we know, although it wasn't part of NIO Day, that NIO is actually going to Europe. I made a video on this as early as November 2020. So if you don't want to miss out on such insights, please subscribe to the channel and also activate the notification bell, because we've seen those hints over the place now that actually on LinkedIn NIO is already hiring people in Norway. And also in the recent interviews after NIO Day, Lee Bin has actually mentioned those aspirations. But I actually think that the global efforts of NIO, the Marco Polo project, is actually to happen in tiny steps instead of a large big bang. And I think the reason for that might be that Lee Bin once got really burned overseas. So Lee Bin is an internet entrepreneur, and he has founded several companies, and one interesting venture of his was his business angel activities in a company called Mobike. Yes, that's the ride-sharing platform Mobike that was partly financed by Lee Bin, and he worked together with the management team. Now, Mobike kind of failed in the end. They have burned many investor dollars and ultimately became part of Meituan Dianping, where it now seems to be recovering and doing well. What is interesting is that Mobike had raised lots of money and was very aggressive executing on the opportunity, not only in China, but also overseas. So in German cities like Munich and Berlin, we quickly got our own taste of China's venture capital with a flood of those orange bikes everywhere. And this invasion ended in a culture clash. Unlike in China, in Germany and other European cities, the bikes faced vandalism, low user adoption, and lots of critique in the media and the general public. Despite the fact that Mobike had employed German top managers and have full pockets for expansion, their global efforts failed terribly. So I think Lee Bin learned the really hard way that an overseas expansion can fail despite of a lot of money if localization efforts aren't considered. And he also learned that going big may have severe consequences on a company, and that you basically have just one shot at finding acceptance with your target group in the West. Otherwise, you likely burned your chances. And it's possibly also why we see this conservative approach by NIO in the beginning, despite the fact that NIO is now having like a full war chest, $6.5 billion in the pockets, if my quick calculations are correct here after all of the fundraisings now. So with this experience of Mobike in the past, but also with the financial struggles of NIO last year, I think Lee Bin will be more cautious in the approach of going global and making the mistake of going too aggressively first. So despite having all of these assets in terms of the brand, that it's kind of global from the beginning with offices in Munich and in the UK and in the US and so on, I think it makes sense that NIO is kind of more cautious on these levels. And this is possibly something to understand as an investor in NIO, that this is possibly good news for NIO as a company if they go step by step and work as a startup and first want to achieve a product market fit and a localization on the ground. So what do you think about the approach of NIO going global, and how are the odds for success? Please let me know down in the comments. Smash the like button and share the video, and thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.